Hello, hello, and welcome back to Dark Cloud 2. Let's just paint this little house here blue and... nope. Place. Let's place this here, and if I recall... Yeah, you can totally walk from the pier right onto the thing. It's awesome. Anyway, what do we want? We want a purple iron house right here. Paint. Purple. Thing is, we also want a red house, but we can't get red. So, green, and we also need a boat near the green iron house. Okay. Do they need anyone else to live here? No. No, it doesn't look like we need people. Really? We got the Lunar Lab Foundation restored. Lab 1, we need a red iron house. Oh, we need boats near all of the houses. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. In that case, let's do this. Okay, that's how I was remembering using a bunch of boats before. Oh, shoot. Clean up just a little bit. Place shop boat right here. Place a pier right about... Okay, never mind. Place an iron house right about... there. Okay. Don't have that, but we have that near that. The Lab Foundation is not restored because we don't have the last pier piece down. So let's just put this, I don't know, right here then. Boom. Okay. What do we need? We need Donnie in the blue house. Gonna change in the future. Move some people in. Let's move Donnie into here. Maybe something will happen. Awesome. Okay. So, analysis. The first one is done. Second one, we need red paint, and we need clay, and then we need a boat near that red house. So we just need some red paint. We can go back to our pond and buy like 10 red paint and we'll be good. And then Lab 2 is restored, Lab 3 is restored, Lab 4 is restored. And then Lunar Lab restored. We need all 4 labs. We need to do plot points. And the next one is we need more culture points. Yeah, no, searchlights. Lunar Lab restored. We need the Lunar Lab to be restored. We need Lunar Stone Lights, which we don't have, and then that, and then weather vanes. We need the lab restored, and we need to place a windmill. We need Lunar Stone Lights and windmill, and we just need more culture points. Sure. And let's place a bunch of iron lamps. We can't actually put them here. Of course we can't. We might be able to do chimney. I don't know. Weather vanes. Let's make a bunch of weather vanes then. I don't think we can do 2 per house, but... Oh, no. We can do... 2? Can we do 3? Yeah. No. We can do 2 though. I think we have 8 of these. Almost low-key just want to like get more fences. Okay, and culture is now... Whoa, culture is high. We have all the culture points we need now. I say let's... Oh no, wait, shoot, we already moved you into here. Yeah, you have plenty of lights around. And let's just quickly move. Yes, Balance Valley, right? Perfect! Okay, okay. We don't need to take Porn back. Porn! Just buy the paint. We have literally no money. Okay, now we should be able to do our red paint. So, once we paint Claire's house, all we have to do is plot progression stuff. Like, we just have to go through a few more missions. And I know we could go to the future right here, but I want to paint the house, get something new to happen. More changes to the future. Maybe a lot of stuff will happen. And now let's blast off to the future. Holla! If we don't have the 8 piers, then this is just nothing.
Let's go check it out.
4 buildings.
Looks like there's another lab now.
Let's go inside. Maybe someone's home.
Okay, okay. Now, how many chests should we have here is the question. I don't know what floors we've been through, but we should have at least 1 miracle chest done. There are 4 labs, so let's just go through all of them, I guess, right? Let's see this one. What's going on over here? There's people! It's future people! No one important is here. Alright, let's go to the next one then. Okay, apparently it's that chest right there that we get access to now. And yeah, we can totally just take all of these chests. It's fine. Where is chest number 2 anyway? Oh, chest number 2 is at the time gate platform, so we can check it as we're leaving. That is indeed a view. Holler! Cutscene.
He's
Sounds
a pretty
like the
sound
mayor.
sleeper.
Hey, you know who this is if you play
I'll
Dark
say.
Cloud. I mean, hey, we got the person. We got the cutscene for seeing the person. That's all we really need after all. More potato cake. Yum. I have to say, that fish has definitely gone faster. Like, without a doubt, that's definitely faster than it used to be. Where is chest 3? Oh, chest 3 is also by the warp gate, and we know we didn't have chest 4 because we checked there. Nothing happened as soon as we walked in here, so nothing's going on in here. I don't think this one gives, like, any shops. Like, Jurak Mall had shops. The Starlight Temple had, like, 4 shops. I don't think this one gives any shops, and it's so unfortunate, too. Because this should give, you know, more future... Okay. More future items. More, you know, stuff. More things. Also enjoying some nice milk because I was having some noodles because today is not necessarily a cheat day, but today is a noodles day. Gosh, noodles are so high in calories, but they are so good. Well, by themselves they're not, but throw in some salt and some pepper and sour cream and maybe some cheese and like soy sauce and then they're good. Did I talk to you? Well, I can definitely see this lab. Oh shoot, was I supposed to take pictures of something concerning the last boss and I just didn't? I missed out on things. Yeah, I think I was supposed to take a picture of the flying ship. Whoops. Yeah, I've been really lacking in the picture taking department lately. Anyway, there is nothing else that we can do here other than plot progression. So let's progress the plot. I think we're good on stuff. Yeah, we took a little bit of a detour, but now we're all good. Oh, Ocean Swore Cave, yes. Only what, 13 more rooms? Okay, yeah, we have to defeat Scary Aunt Medusa to get the next thing. Only 13 more rooms left to go, and this one is almost done for us. But remember, geostone, because we still need to be able to make a windmill and make lights. Oh gosh, a bat. But it's close to the ground, Flix. Alright, we got it! I'm just going to reduce the desktop audio a little bit here, thank you. Okay. Stuff that's been going on, not very much. Starting to get low-key burned out from playing so many games, but again, all I really have to do is play a whole heck of a lot of like one game and then go on to another. I almost want to take a break from, like, say, Rune Factory for a little while until, because, you know what, I will, come on, get beaten. I think I'll take the next couple of episodes of Rune Factory and just work on... Oh, wait a second. And just work on getting, you know, the Charad's Maze completed. And then I may or may not take a break, because all I can do now in that game is drink more heart potions. And those, like, give health so slowly. And if I really, really wanted to go for, you know, max stats as fast as possible, I would have used the free farming boots to get more... like, runes. Runies. So now I just have to go at this and keep going at this and just waiting. But you know what? I'm getting experience. I'm getting experience. That's useful. Yeah, it's so loud in my ears. That's why I'm talking so loud. Come on. We got you. Alright. Yeah, all we have to do is just unlock every enemy and we're good. Also, for the record, feed this fish another potato cake. Meow. Come on up. Like, I do have all of these, like, Gloomhaven episodes recorded. And, yeah, I'm getting a little bit burned out by filming, because I spend, on average, 6 hours a day just filming, like, just, actually not even filming, just playing Gloomhaven without recording it. And that's a lot of gaming to do for someone who, you know, uploads to a YouTube channel to, like, not record any of. But and, like, I know I normally take a whole stance of I don't really do quality content, but the quality on that content would have been so low that I actually decided to just not keep the recordings and stuff. Yes, worse than this, absolutely. Maybe I should just one day just go on and just stream something fun. Cause I mean, let's see, Sword of the Necromancer is almost over. I think I'm gonna do like one episode of DLC, but then like next week though, don't really have anything for it. I was going to do Pokemon Legends Arceus actually, I think. Just go through with that. You might have noticed during a few of the recent Rune Factory episodes, there's a bit of a teaser in that I have Pokemon Legends Arceus installed. In fact, a couple of episodes ago on R4, the game was like lagging whenever I tried to go into a new room. Yeah, that's because the game was downloading, and apparently it doesn't like that. Just take red, whatever it is. What the flip is that gun? Yeah, playing this game with save states so then you can, like, make sure to get the, right one. Why should I run away? I shouldn't be afraid of it. It should be afraid of me. Yeah, if you have the time to grind the monster transformations, then they can be a really useful way to, play through the game. Again, I never really, you know, spent time grinding this. I am curious on the idea of just doing, like, a solid, like, you know, a solid speed-up episode of just grinding this, Gremon. And then going back and, yeah, just, you know, spend about 4 hours to just grind it up, get a few levels on it. It's, what, level 13 already? Level 14, almost level 15. Get up to like level, what, 20 or something? I could totally just do that. Yeah, I could totally just grind up to like level 20 or so. And yeah, I know there's a chest up there. I'm not going for it. I had my chance and I didn't take it. So I'm not going for it. Yeah, yeah. All in all, this game is nice, it's calm, it's relaxing. And then I get to go and look at my other monitor or look at my phone and do other stuff. Eh. Oh look, a new golf club. Also examine. Meow. Yeah, there's other monsters coming by as well. I don't know. I might have D&D tonight. That would be a good excuse to just throw in a couple of hours of a speed up. Yeah, come on. Yes. Oh gosh, yes. I wish I was a super ultra popular YouTuber just to like raise public interest in this particular game. Just to get, yeah, just to try to get interested in someone making a Dark Cloud 3, or at the very least in recommending games that are like this that I would enjoy. Because whenever I try to look for, it's like, oh, games like Dark Cloud 2, it's always like, oh well, this is just a JRPG. It doesn't have randomized dungeons, doesn't have city build, it doesn't have mini games, doesn't have side quests, but it's a JRPG, so you'll love it too. It's like, no, it's like, or oh hey, this is like a dungeon delver, but there's no city building, there's no like side quests, there's no like stat level up, there's no weapon customization, there's no item crafting, there's no, you know, monster transformation, there's no character building in the form of like the ride part. It's like, oh, but you can go into dungeons, so it's the same game. It's like, no. I love this game because there's so much stuff that you can just do. It's not just a case of, oh, well, I can go into dungeons and all the rest is extra. It's, there is so much just stuff. Like, if you're feeling, like, if you're playing this and you're feeling burnt out from going through dungeons and stuff constantly over and over again, okay, you can, I don't know, go fishing for a while, or you can go play some speeder. Although, to be fair, you have to complete a dungeon floor to get speeder. Every single dungeon floor has different challenges. Yeah, sure, the challenge is one from like a small pool. Kill all monsters with without healing, with Max's left or right weapon, with Monica's left or right weapon, with monster transformation, with ride part, or with items. I think those are the 8 for that. Then there's a time limit, which is way too stringent in the first few floors and way too lenient on the last few dungeon. On the last dungeon. Hey, look, there's that red paint I needed. I will say, do a nice speed up episode of just grinding this would do a lot of good. Just for the sake of, you missed. Come on. Come on, if one of these two don't have the key, then I'm gonna have to restart the level. Have the key, please. No. And it doesn't look like I'll be able to defeat this one in time either. I tried. I really tried. I don't have much money. Right? I didn't get some money from random drops. Oof, got like 438 money from random drops. Nice. Meow. Over my new view fish parameters, and now stamina's like 71. Oh yeah, that's right, should have given this to Monica before going in, or before leaving at least. Oh, wait a second, yeah, you have to travel quite a bit of a way, and then you can do this, and do we get... Claire lives in Red Iron House. Blue Iron House place has been made clear. Okay. Come on. Go to the Ocean's War Cave, yes. Yeah. Monster transformation, ride pod, clear all without healing. Monica's magic. It's only, what, 20 monsters on this floor? Wow. Oh, interesting. You need the special item that you can find in a chest on this floor in order to go to that area. Alright. Come on, we got this. Everything is fine. Everything is good. We got this. We can defeat 3 of the monsters. Also, I should have looked to see what those 3 remaining monsters were before leaving, just so I know. Okay, the one that drops the key is one of these 3 monsters. Because it's always the same monster on each of the floors. That is quite the revelation to find out about, honestly. I know it's a bad sign. It was a rat. A rat dropped the key. I know it's a bad sign when I am, like, constantly looking over at the OBS. Not, you know, to make sure that the recording is still going on, because that's a thing that happens sometimes. But specifically to make, you know, but specifically to make sure that, what was I saying? Right. But looking over at the recording just to see how much longer I have to keep doing this. Because I know I still have some nice warm noodles up in my rice cooker. Yeah, I use my rice cooker for it because it's made to boil water. It's like a pot. It's like a pot, but I don't have to use the stovetop. It just like plugs into the wall. It's more or less self-contained. Oh my gosh, so many things. And I saw lights over here. Holler! Already got the geostone, so... I barely even used monster transformation, but still. Hey, scary Auntie Medusa! If I leave now, then run back in... Yeah, if only you could just use these as, like, throwing items. Examine. Feed fish a potato cake. Yum. It's like, okay, 32 more minutes of this. 12 more levels on this floor, and then, what is it? It is chapter 4, and then chapter 5 is... I'm drawing a blank. Right. Chapter 5 is that thing. Chapter 6 is when I'll be able to go back through chapter 2, 3, 4, and 5. And go to those extra floors. And then chapter 7 is that, and then the end of the game? Wait. Am I completely blanking on an entire chapter, or is chapter 7 the last one? 4 and then chapter 5 this. Come on. Yeah, I think it's chapter 7 that's the end, and then chapter 8 is the post-game, which, I mean, of course I'm going to try to actually do the post-game. I've never actually properly beat the post-game in this game. I used Game Shark with infinite health code, and that's how I beat it, because, oh my gosh, with 999 health, those monsters were still dealing 500 damage. I think that they might be programmed to deal half your life bar in damage per hit. So it doesn't matter how much you raise your health or defense by then. Because they're still going to be doing half your bar. And the walkthrough that I was using said that they'll deal half your bar in damage. And you're most definitively not supposed to have over 900 health by that point. So it's just programmed to take out half your bar. Half your health bar. Which means that you don't need to take any of the witch parfait or pumpkin pie or fruit of Edens. And it'll still take, 2 hits. That would be something to test. If we just never gave Max any of his potato pies, or just tested to see if that would still only deal like half of his health. I mean, I guess we could do it with Monster Transformation because those have different defensive values. But yeah, and speaking of the whole Monster Transformation only thing, like switching to Monica instead of switching to another Monster Transformation, it's just speed up of time. Like I could change to like another Monster Transformation for all of like the free running stuff. Except that takes more time to do than just switching to Monica. And Monster Transformations, other than the Gemron, I believe move slightly slower than Monica. So it's just faster to just switch to Monica to do all the run around. And, like, they have a lot of energy between them. Like, I could definitely go for a few solid minutes of running without having to worry about anything. Without having to worry about running out. If I did wind up just switching between them. Nothing on that side. Nice. All of these, like, occasional new monsters and stuff just makes me kind of want to play the Enchanted Cave 2 again. And also see if there's an Enchanted Cave 3 yet. Because I do have a few achievements I haven't gotten. I still have not beaten the game in just one run. That's what that one episode is supposed to be for. Maybe I could just, oh gosh, yeah, maybe I could do that. Just, record a few more episodes here and there. Just to upload on the occasional Friday when I have nothing else done. It's like, hey, let's try this Enchanted Cave again. Now, the real issue is finding things to play for Saturdays. I have to go and play new games, but if the new game has, like, more than 1 hour's worth of content in it, that's another game on the list that I'll have to, work on and play. Hey, a Lunastone piece. Oh, I think that's the thingy. I think that's the thingy to go through. Wait a second. Yum. Honestly, I will admit that doing one grinding episode with the Gemron would be useful. Although I could totally just do half of a grinding episode. Nah, I could just do like one full episode of grinding and then just make the rest of the game, faster. Spend 4 hours here to grind up and potentially save upwards of 4 hours like down the road. In theory. But I'm fine as it is. If I have to, I'll wait until I'm actually like not hurting enemies before I decide to, spend time on grinding. If I get to say chapter 5 and I can't hurt the monsters, then I'll do it then. Oh shoot, Monica got an experience point. Alright, more things coming. More frogs jumping. I should really just upgrade my frog like one more point, because that could probably have made it through the mountain canyon whatever area. Well, I just lost an experience point. Hey, now I can just leave. But since I'm greedy, let's take these chests. Cool. Cool. I only have about 70 more of these to feed, so if I really do wind up feeding the fish every 2 minutes, yeah, just have a 2-minute fish feeding timer, then that would be about 3 episodes. Yeah. Yeah, about 70 things, 140 minutes. More than 2 episodes, so I could do it within 3 episodes if I'm, like, stringent, but honestly, I think I'd be fine to win the first Finny Frenzy with a fish with this kind of stats. Because you start off at like Bronze League, and then you have to like win that to unlock the Silver League, win that to unlock Gold, and then win that to unlock, I don't know, Platinum. So now there's been another change to the future. And another thing can be grabbed. Ooh, but if we do this floor, then we get a second other thing. I was trying to snap my fingers, it wasn't working for a moment. So let's go back to the Ocean Sword Cave. Come on. Oh, right, you can totally see my Steam stuff when I'm like this, because for some reason for this game I have to record the full screen. So, hey, my little brother is playing, Tabs. Not a game that I recommended to him, but hey, he seems to enjoy it with how much he plays it. I have a feeling that there will be, you know, sand molars in this floor, on this floor, in this floor. You know, just from the little hint of the, from the title. Just maybe. Gosh, yeah, I should play more solo Gloomhaven just to unlock, you know, the fun classes. The very first time I ever played Gloomhaven, of course I was playing solo, as I've mentioned, I unlocked the Spirals class and the Music Note class, aka I unlocked a Summoner and the Bard, like, for my first 2 unlocks, or 2 of my first 4 unlocks, because I think all of my characters basically retired at, like, the same time. It was weird. More than I had to see 2 others retire, so, like, whatever. But yeah, so I unlocked, you know, this Bard who buffs all allies, and this... Oh my gosh, my controller died! Hold up, my controller is dead. You notice how I'm not skipping the next menu? It's because my controller is dead, and instead of doing any sort of warning or whatever, it just stopped responding. And it happened to be while I was being attacked. Hold on, I'm looking for a charge cable for it. Is this the cable? Okay, I found the cable for it. Okay, I only died, because my controller did. And you might call that peer pressure. I plugged it in now. It's functioning. Of all the times for my controller to die, it had to be like mid-combat. If it had died when it was like in the pause menu, that would have been fine. If it had died while I was just like, you know, between encounters, just watching around, that would have been fine. If it died like before I'd gone up to the chest, that would have been fine. But no, it died after I'd opened the chest and after it had already attacked me once. So I'm just gonna keep this controller plugged in for a good while. Fortunately, it's a PS3 controller, so I can just plug it in. It's not a battery pack controller where I have to put in a couple more AA's to make sure that it functions. Remember those things from, like, Xbox era? Hey! Pink paint! Oh gosh, no, those things are... Oh gosh, no, those things are... Sorry, hold up. Wait, where's my water? Hey, 42 attack, 24 defense. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, when you have your bard able to, I don't know, say give shield 1 to the entire party, or let the whole party heal, or both, and you have someone you can make like 5 or 6 extra party members, yeah, you don't really have to worry about things so much. Like, yeah, sure, turns take forever, but that's why I want to get those classes in the digital version, just to, you know, let the machine handle it. Instead of making me, deal with all of those calculations and stuff, just let the computer handle all of those extra characters with all of those extra buffs. And then you combine that... Oh gosh, and then you combine that with the, Cthulhu class, which I actually do forget the name of, and all of its debuffs on all of the enemies. Didn't it have a card? It's been actually years since I played the character, but I think it had a card that's like, whenever an enemy flips up a curse card, they take like 3 damage. So all you have to do is use the Bard song to give all enemies disadvantages, and use the Bards and the Cthulhu class to put a ton of curses into the monster deck constantly. So 1 out of 3 cards in the deck is a curse at maximum. And then, and if all opponents always attack with disadvantage, that's what, a 2 out of 3 chance they'll flip a curse. And if they're attacking summons, especially if you have, yeah, then it's basically a solid chance whenever an enemy attacks that instead of actually hurting one of your characters, they'll just hurt themselves for 3, or however much that was. And then you can just keep using your 2 debuff classes to just keep debuffing them over and over again. And then if you really want to, you could throw out a tank to start attacking, but at that point you don't really need a tank. It's just, you can just keep walking around and stuff, and you don't have to worry about, like, anything. Oh gosh, in this game I've been playing on Tabletop Sim, we found, like, the flying boot item design, like, way too early. Like, we're unlocking stuff that is strictly worse than those boots. Oh, hey, look, I'm doing 11 damage. That must mean that my attack has gone up. Yep, 43. I wonder if attack ever makes it to triple digits with these things. Like, I'd imagine so, right? And if that 43 attack actually correlates to, like, if a weapon had 43 attack. Like, this has 54 attack. Or if the weapon had exactly 43 attack, if it would do, like, 11 damage. Maybe it's more of an elemental thing that would also be taken into consideration, but still. Nope, use Monica to try to force it because it could be a weapon destroying trap. Yes. And might as well grab this one as well. Also, just for the record, just use both of these just cuz, and also feed the fish, feed the fish. I haven't entirely certain what episode this is. I mean, I could calculate it out, but then the end of January, so January's 31 days, so that would mean 16 episodes, and an episode on every even day in February. Which means, so, 2.68, so that'd be 16 plus 4, 20. And this is going up on the 21st, so this should be episode 21 by my calculations. And it's actually, yeah, actually episode 21. The calculations were spot on. I just had to pause for a second, because bringing up my folder where I have all my saved videos would pull it up in front of the gameplay, so it's all about those little baby steps to look professional. Unless I'm doing the first episode of the tabletop board game recording thing, in which case I'm supposed to look unprofessional. So, like, say, next time I try to do it, it's going to look so much better, and I'll always be able to look back at, like, that first episode and say, well, I'm doing oodles better than I used to. For example, if I take the side camera and put it closer to that surface, then I can have a much better zoom in on cards and stuff. Wait a second. I just kind of want to grab this before I forget it. And this. Alrighty. Oh gosh, I was thinking about like Monica's outfit for a little bit there, and I remembered if you get enough medals, you can just buy like the cat girl outfit for Monica. So I was kind of tempted to go and do that, because I am, shockingly enough, getting medals occasionally. Oh gosh, I really need to grind a bit more, so you know what? Grinding in real time. Instead of doing 4 hours for one episode, do 4 hours for 4 episodes. Also, I've gotten extremely used to having the map in giant form, like right in front of my face here. It has gotten me into a bit of a bad habit of navigating via map, but I've gotten used to having it, you know, front and center and all that. And the stone. No stone. So I'm thinking I'll finish up this floor, then I'll go in to pick up the stuff from the future, and that will be the end of this episode, and I hope that you will have enjoyed this. Wait, what does it say? What does it say? An obstacle is blocking a path. Very descriptive. Much apt. And we close that, and then the water just kind of fills itself back in somehow. How very, A Bug's Life. Oh gosh, A Bug's Life. Basically all I remember from playing that game as a kid is one stage where you have to, like, make a dandelion flower and just kind of hope / attempt to fly across an entire canyon on this one little flower. And if you land on the ground, a bird eats you. Bird won't eat you while you're flying, necessarily, maybe. but if you land on the ground, the bird eats you, but you can't actually make it all the way across, so you have to land on the ground, like, in the crevices of the rocky ground. But you can't just, like, you know, land on the ground, like, too close to where you started, inside the crevice. That won't work. You have to go, like, most of the way across, and then land in a crevice in order to make it out. I don't know why. But I don't think I've actually played that level since I was a kid. I kind of want to go back and try that game again just to, you know, get the most out of that level. I've tried playing the game since then, but I think I just kept getting stuck on level 4 because I was trying to do 100% completion, and I always be like, it's always like, yeah, one of those early levels is like just a maze. It's like, okay, how do I do things? Alright, only 6 to go. Am I seriously only missing 2 equipments? Though, wait. Yes, there's the one for winning at the Finny Frenzy, and there's Pow, who you can only get after this chapter, and I don't know when the Finny Frenzy unlocks, but it hasn't unlocked yet. Speaking of the Finny Frenzy, potato cake. Dow, 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 dow. Come on, Sandbola, give up the gem. Okay, it looks like we're not doing this one either, so we're just going to, lose this. Realize that the thing is most definitely in a statue. Unless it's in this sand molar. I'm just gonna try to finish this off with Monica just to see if it is in the sand molar. It was in a sand molar. Okay. And we can move and leave. We got a new geostone. So we can go. Also, I noticed there's no saving spots in the future. I wonder why that is. If it would like mess stuff up, if you could save in the future. Iron stand and bridge block and block 3. Bridge block and block 3. And then we can go and get a chest. Wait a second. Oh, cool. I wonder if you're supposed to just build the piers right out from here. If that's what you're like supposed to do. Yeah, if you're supposed to. Because apparently you totally can. That, I don't think I ever knew that. Also, Natog is now playing Crusader Kings 3. Everybody say hi to Natog. Actually, I think that's more Fly Natog. Boom, chest. Another fruit of Aiden. Let's celebrate by feeding this fruit of Aiden to this fish. Sounds perfect. Oh no, only potato cake. Well, okay then. In that case, let's use on Monaco. 136 max HP. On one of these episodes, I'm going to have to go and take pictures of a bunch of stuff. Because if I can get a high enough level of photography, then I can get new items and stuff. But for now, let's just enjoy the scenery. Let's just watch the ocean as we say farewell.